How you doing, everybody? My name is Niall Rafferty from Medxnote. There's a really big problem in healthcare today where doctors, nurses, and healthcare providers in general are using consumer messaging apps to communicate with each other and to coordinate clinical care. And that means they're using everything from Facebook Messenger, iMessage, WhatsApp. Even the student doctors and student nurses are using Snapchat. And it's a crazy situation. And the problem with these apps is they're not secure and they shouldn't be used in a clinical environment. But the bigger problem is they all leak images, and it's something people really don't talk about. And what that looks like is that images such as wounds, ECGs, and X-rays are now ending up on the provider's personal photo gallery. So if you have an iPhone 7, a new iPhone, this is what Apple TV looks like. So you've got pictures of your family's wedding, a nice ugly wound in the middle, and the Golden Gate Bridge. And it's a really big problem. So we came up with a solution to solve this, and this is Medxnote Messenger. It's our secure mobile instant messaging application for healthcare. It's got a really cool user experience, like a consumer experience. So you can set up groups really easy, you can send individual messages, and you can send photographs, and they won't end up on your Apple TV. We've got this working. These are our first customers in a multi-billion-dollar market. And what we learned from these customers, what we discovered, was that all of them were really interested in EMR integration. So you have a really cool messaging app. How do we integrate to an EMR? And what do you actually want to know? So if you take a photo of a wound, how do you get that wound into the EMR so it's part of the patient's record? And also, how do you get data out? So if there's an urgent and unexpected finding in a lab or a radiology, how do we get that from the lab system into the doctor's pocket at the point of care so they can change the patient care? So we came up with a really cool and unique solution for this, and this is Medxnote. This is our integrated medical chatbot for healthcare. So we're leveraging the new medical chatbot technology in a medical and compliant way. And with Medxnote bot, a lot of people know what is a bot. So a bot is like a person in your contacts, and you can ask it questions. So in this case, you may ask the bot, go and get me the X-ray result on a patient. The bot will connect to the radiology system, get you the result, and send it back in a text message. So it's really, really cool. And we've developed a whole series of bots for healthcare. And these are them, and they're in various different categories, such as medical, non-medical, and business intelligence. And each of them connects to the existing data silo in the hospital, and then they take the data from the data silo, deliver it through our encrypted platform to the doctor at the point of care. So I'd like to talk you through some of the bots we've created. This is our scheduling bot. So right now, if I'm an ER physician and I have a cardiac patient, I need to get a cardiac consult, I have to ring the switchboard. It takes maybe 5 minutes. They're going to find who the doctor is. I can look up a piece of paper, or I can look up a PC. It takes ages. With the bot, you just ask the bot, who's a cardiologist on call? Bang, instantly, the bot will find that data in the system, send it back to you, saving you 5 minutes multiple times per day. This is our tissue bot, which we are building for Imperial College in London. So they really want to get these images of wounds into the EMR. So how do you do it? It's a really quick 3-step process. You scan the patient's barcode, and that gets the data using the new HL7 fire standard. You take your photo of your wound, and then you send it to the bot. And what's really cool with the bot is it tells you, okay, it's saved. So you know that that image is now part of the record. And what's even cooler is that image is not in your photo gallery. So it solves that the image that you saw earlier is now in the EMR where it belongs and not in the patient's photo gallery. This is another bot we're building for University College Galway in the west of Ireland, and they have a big problem with, it's called our pharma bot, and they have a big problem with prescription errors. So if they see if the pharmacist going around the ward sees a prescription error, up until now it's so clunky, the existing system, to notify that prescription error, that they just don't do it, and they reckon they're not reporting any errors at all. So with our bot, very simply, you come across a prescription error in the chart or on the PC screen, you take a photo of it, you send it to the bot securely stores it in the data warehouse in the hospital, and it can send out alerts to key people so that they can take an action and stop these prescription errors happening. This bot alone, simple as it may sound, it's really powerful because it can actually reduce prescription errors, and it can actually reduce length of stays and really change patient care. So I don't know how much time I've left, but just to summarize, I've shown you our instant messaging application for healthcare that's secure and compliant, giving a consumer experience with clinical grade encryption. I've discussed our Medxbot platform, which is privacy by design. We don't retain any of the data. We just connect we allow the hospitals to connect to their data in their data systems and to deliver that data to the doctor at the point of care so they can leverage that data and create game-changing opportunities in healthcare. This is our team. We've got years of experience in medical, in business development, in data protection, and in engineering. And all of us are passionate about changing healthcare and changing the world. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thanks, sir.
Fascinating, the chatbots. So who's going to be building these chatbots, and how are you going to monetize it?
That's great. So since we saw you guys in London, we assumed that a lot of hospitals have developers and they'd want to build them themselves. But what we found out since then is no, they don't. They want us to build them for them. So we will be building them.
Okay, and then that's going to be like you charge a fee for that or something?
Yeah. We're still working on the business model. Right now, we want to get these bots up and running. We don't want to stifle innovation, but we see like huge opportunities. And even you take the pharmacy bot there, the savings on that alone is a huge opportunity to monetize that one.
So we have our judges come from healthcare and from life sciences. I mean, how can the life sciences company, when they view you, what's the opportunity for them to collaborate and work with you?
So that's a good question. So really, where we're at now, we've huge ambitions. We see a huge opportunity here. When we started the company, we really wanted to replace pagers, but we had to change to solving the WhatsApp problem so we get paid and we could use the money to build what we really wanted to do. But we really need support, because we see using chatbot technology and even adding an artificial intelligence layer to it can really improve healthcare and create game changer opportunities. So yeah, any support is welcome, particularly around maybe they'll sponsor the pharma bot, or they'll work with us on that particular bot.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, John. Thank you.